Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is a video that you guys can definitely go ahead and feel free to roast me in the comments because I was sent these products months ago and I've been putting it off and putting it off. Well, I haven't been putting it off. I'm lying if I said I put it off. It's mostly because I like to talk about new makeup, and usually I'm buying so many things that I have to like prioritize what I want to film with. So since I've been on this like everyday upload kick, I actually feel like for once I'm like caught up with a lot of my new makeup. So finally I have time to play with these products that were sent to me by this brand. So if you want to hear a tan girl's thoughts on Zeesea Cosmetics, then just keep watching. If you guys are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Karen Harris. I like to film tan girl friendly makeup reviews here on my channel. I like to focus on eyeshadow palettes from high-end to indie to affordable to everything. I just really love eyeshadow palettes, so if that sounds interesting to you, highly recommend subscribing, turning on that bell so you're notified every time I post. And without further blabbering, let's get into it. So I'm actually really excited for today's video because I finally get to film with this brand. I've seen so many of my friends talk about this brand on their channels, and I've had these products for an embarrassingly long amount of time, and I'm finally gonna film with them. So I'm so excited. Let me show you what they sent me. So I got this palette, which is the British Museum Zeesea collaboration palette, and I will show you guys close-ups in a second here. They also sent me the British Museum color mascara. I got a beautiful lipstick. This is the Gilt Gold Dragon Velvet lipstick, I think is how you say that. This packaging is so beautiful. I'm sure you guys have seen these all over like Instagram and YouTube because I know so many people are like obsessed with this packaging. And then the lipstick itself has like a beautiful embossing on it. So this is the shade M08. So pretty. Excited to put that on my lips finally. And then they sent me the Dreamland highlight powder. So this is the packaging for the highlighting powder. And then it's got this beautiful embossing on it. Kind of looks very Pat McGrath-esque in my humble opinion. Okay, let me just show you guys a close-up of the palette. It's got this like really pretty like sparkly stuff in it that like moves. People are really into this packaging. I personally, I like packaging, but I usually am drawn to like color stories, and this is a really pretty like colorful palette. It gives me a little bit of like Circo Loco vibes, but the thing that kind of freaks me out is the pressed glitter is like a chunky star glitter, and so I'm like a little bit scared, but we're gonna swatch and we'll see what kind of look I can create with it. Here's the mascara packaging. It's got like a checkerboard print to it. So now I can finally get rid of all this packaging I've been keeping for the last couple of months. Okay, so let's swatch. Wow, that matte shade is so pigmented. I was not expecting that. I think I'm gonna skip swatching the pressed glitter because it's literally like stars. Okay, so here are the swatches of the palette. Like I said, I skipped swatching the pressed glitter because it's like chunky. Maybe I'll swatch it on my finger and show it to you guys. And then there's two bigger like iridescent shadows on either end. So the more checkerboard pattern is this one, and then there's like a blue and white. So I swatched the blue portion and then the white portion because I didn't want to mix them because I think they're two separate shadows just kind of combined in the pan. But this is the color story we're working with. And again, here's a close-up of the palette in case you're wondering. And then here is the glitter. It's like these stars, and it kind of reminds me of like nail polish I had when I was a kid. Oh, there's bows too. It definitely reminds me of like nail polish that I had when I was a kid that was like a clear coat with like these pretty stars and like a little bit of sheer color. So that'll be interesting. I guess you could definitely like put it on your eye like as an accent, but ooh, I don't know. It's a little much for me, and I don't usually worry about wearing pressed glitters on my eyes. Okay, so there is a brush in the palette. It does feel kind of flimsy, but I'll try it. So I'm gonna go into the orange shade, and this felt really pigmented, so I'm very interested in trying it. Okay, there we go. It is pigmented. There's a bit of fallout, but that's okay. We can clean that up later. I didn't do my face today first. I figured I'd do it afterwards, off camera. But I'm not going to do 2 different eye looks today. I'm just going to do one eye look because I want to film some other videos as well. Wow, this is like really pigmented. I'm actually really surprised. I wasn't thinking that it was going to be this pigmented. My bad. Usually I feel like with Asian makeup brands, the pigmentation's a little bit less because they have that like natural no makeup kind of look. I'm going to flip the brush over and go into that bull colored shade and just use that on my brow bone. And then I'm just going to go back to the other side that I used for the orange and go into the red shade. I'm curious to try that out because if the orange is this pigmented, yep, you know the red's going to be too. Okay, now we're going to go into that brown shade. It's actually got, does it have shimmer in it? I think it does. Well, no, maybe it doesn't. There's a dark brown and I'm just going to use that on the outer corner just to deepen things up a little bit more. This brush is like, it's almost like a challenge to use this brush because I haven't used like a free, well, no, that's not true. I've used the Sigma brushes that come in their palettes and those are amazing, but this one, I guess it's better than those foam things they put in palettes like the Dior quads and stuff. At least they gave us an actual brush with bristles. Okay, I'm gonna go back over with the red just to reduce the stark contrast of the brown with the colorful shade. So I like to do that sometimes. I'll just use the dark brown to deepen up the outer corner and then I'll go back in with the colorful matte that I don't have in a dark shade just to kind of help blend it so it's not like noticeable that I put a neutral color in my crease. Wow, these eyeshadows are so pigmented. I'm so shocked. Okay, I'm just gonna go back into the orange just a bit just to like build it up a little. Okay, now is the moment of truth. We're gonna try some of the shimmer. I'm trying to think, should I put on the gold first? I think I will. I'm gonna use my finger just to see if I can. I don't usually, but I'm just curious to see what the pigmentation is. Huh, yeah. It's pretty pigmented. Okay, I need a clean, flat brush. So guess what show I started watching? Ted Lasso. Have you guys seen it? It's so cute. Our friends recommended it to us. And I was like, oh, cool, let me check it out. And I was like bored and looking for something to watch the other day. And I started watching it because I watched the morning show on Apple TV. And so Ted Lasso is also on Apple TV. And it's actually a really cute show. Wow, this eyeshadow is so pigmented. I am very pleasantly surprised. And it like foiled so nicely and it built up on itself so nicely. I'm so excited because Zeesea told me they're sending me another package. So I'm like, okay, I need to try the stuff I have. And now I'm like really excited because something to look forward to. Just taking the brush that came with the palette and blending some brown on the outer edge so I can help it mesh to the red. Also, if you guys hear my husband's loading the dishwasher, it's kind of loud. So even though I'm in the basement, I can hear him. So maybe you can too. Okay, so I'm going to clean off my face, do my foundation, and I'll be back to try out these 3 products next. Okay guys, so I'm almost done with the makeup. I can't wait to try out the highlighter powder. So I grabbed my Juvia's Place brush and I'm just going to nicely swirl this in here. Ooh, this is cute. It's like a pinky highlighter, which I feel like goes perfectly with this blush I have on, which I'm going to show you in a second. It's like a subtle highlighter, but I can definitely build this up, as you can see. I like that a lot. Okay, so I did put some mascara on, some black mascara, because this is like a shimmery mascara. So I figured if I did black mascara, then this would, ooh, what? That this would really stand out. This is gonna be like a really fun mascara for the holidays. If you guys like something different, it's like an iridescent. There's no way you're gonna be able to see this on my camera, I don't think, but it's got like a white base with like a blue hue to it. Wow, that's fun. It almost looks like I've got like icicles on my eyes. Oh my gosh, that's so fun. I was expecting it to be different, but it really is. It is getting like glitter on my face though, so I don't know how I feel about that. We'll see how that dries, but so far I'm really impressed with all the makeup I've tried. Now it's time for the fancy dragon lipstick, which it's gonna be hard to destroy this imprint, but we're gonna do it for science. So I just have some lip balm on. I contemplated using a lip liner, but I'm too lazy, so let's see how this shade does on my lips. Okay, so it's definitely a very red shade. It's very creamy. This is like a really pretty color for the holidays. That's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love that. That's a really pretty color, and the lip formula is very comfortable as well. I'm gonna have to see what other shades they have in this formula because it's really nice, and the packaging is 100% bougie. Okay, so I did close my eyes to spray my face, and I did get some mascara on the lower lash line, so definitely keep that in mind when you're spraying your face. Maybe do the mascara afterwards. Okay, so far so good. I really like this look. Let me tell you what else is on my face, just so you guys know in case you're wondering. So I'm using the Hourglass Ambient Light Infinity Powder. I've been loving this Urban Decay Stay Naked concealer that I picked up during the Sephora sale. Kosas bronzer as always, and then this Halo by Smashbox. This is the Healthy Glow all-in-one tinted moisturizer that I also picked up during the Sephora sale. And if I have a lot of blush on, you know it's because I use the Patrick Ta blush palette, because this thing is so pigmented. It's so easy to go overboard, which I feel like I did a little bit, but that's okay. And I use this middle shade right here, so I think that pairs really well with this fun like yellow, gold, red eye look I have going on. So overall, I'm really happy with all of the makeup that Zeesea sent me. I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little nervous because, like I said in the past, with brands that are based in like Asia, I always feel like there's not enough pigmentation for my skin tone, and I'm pleasantly surprised with the products they sent me. I feel like the mascara is like the one thing I could like skip on. I couldn't really care less about this mascara, but as far as the lipstick goes, nice comfy formula. I think these are beautifully packaged, and so I'm really curious to see what other shades they have. The highlighter is beautiful. It's definitely more of a pinky highlighter, which is not usually my favorite, but I mean, it's beautiful. The formula is nice, so I'm definitely going to see what else they have. And then the eyeshadow palette was really pigmented, and I know a lot of people are really into this intricate packaging, so if you're one of those collector type people, I could totally see you going for something like this. And the plus is that the eyeshadow is actually not so bad, so I'm excited about that because, like I said, I was really nervous with the glitter shade, and then I wasn't really sure how these two shades were gonna do. I did use this shade in my inner corner, and as you can see, it's like a really beautiful pop of iridescence on the inner corner. So overall, I'm very happy with these 4 products. This video was not sponsored. Just the 4 items were gifted to me, and I wanted to try them out on camera for you guys in case you have been wondering about this brand as well. Like I said, they sent it to me quite a while ago, so I do apologize for the delay, but hopefully this video did come in handy. I will go ahead and link everything I put on my face today in the description box so you guys can find it easily. Thank you guys so much for checking out this video. I will see you in a new video soon. Bye guys!